Here are my predictions for the 2025 superhero movies. Now, the first movie in Marvel is Captain America Brave New World. Now, with this movie, honestly, I'm not sure what to think. But what we do know is that we have Red Hulk coming into live action for the first time. So that's going to be cool to see. That's something that a lot of people really want, and to actually see them pull it off. And now we've seen the trailers, we've seen them kind of in action a little bit. It's exciting still. Now there are people that say like, oh, the CGI is bad, and they hope they fix it or whatever. And I know a lot of people who, if the CGI isn't good, then they won't like the movie like that. It always be in the back of their head while watching the movie. And to me, I don't really care that much. As long as it looks decent, I think it'll be fine. But in terms of the movie, honestly, I'm leaning towards it being not as good than it being really good. So, there's really good, there's the middle, and then there is bad. And I think that I don't really see much people talk about this movie as much as some of the other movies I'm going to mention in this video. So with that being said, I don't think it'll be a miss, but I think this movie definitely won't be one of the better movies. So I'll probably give it like a 40-60 in terms of how good it will do. Now let's talk about Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts is actually something that I am really excited to see. Now, this isn't a video about the most anticipated movies, but I will say that this movie, I think it's going to be a hit or miss. Honestly, I think they have a lot of great characters in this movie, and if you don't like them, that's fine. And to see them all come together, in a team is going to be super fun to watch. It's just going to be like Suicide Squad. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see Red Guardian and Bucky. But at the end of the day, it's not how excited I am to see it. I think this is going to be 50-50 in terms of if it's going to be a hit or miss. And like I said, it's either going to do bad or it's going to do good. So I think that'll be the only 50-50 movie prediction that I'll have for this year. I think honestly it has the potential to be really good, just like the Suicide Squad movie. But if people don't like it, then they won't watch it. So I want to lean towards more of it being good, but that's just my personal opinion. So now let's talk about Fantastic Four. Now, Fantastic Four, I think it's everybody's like top 3 most anticipated movies of 2025. And the reason why is because we have gotten kind of bad Fantastic Four movies, especially the last one we got. That was terrible. So I think people are excited to see how, the MCU is going to deal with, Fantastic Four. So, and now that we have our cast, and we have Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic, it's definitely going to draw some eyes and definitely going to draw in people to watch the movie just on the stars, just on the actors alone. So I think this movie will do good more than it will do bad. So with this movie, honestly, I need to see a trailer first. I really do want to see a trailer before I make a prediction, but just for the sake of the video, I think it's going to be a 70-30. So I think 70% chance that it'll do good, 30% chance it won't. I think it's going to be hard to kind of like miss on this movie. Honestly, it has the potential to make $1 billion in the box office with the Fantastic Four. I think there's just too much star power, with the actors. And it's just, it's Fantastic Four. It's taking place back in the 60s, I believe. And I'm overall excited to see it. I know a lot of people are going to be excited to see it, so they're going to watch it, and they're going to go to the theaters to watch it in IMAX or however they want to see it. So I think this movie is going to do really good, but there's always that chance that it might not do well. But I'm going to say that mostly it's going to do good for 2025. And lastly, let's talk about Superman. To me, this is my most anticipated movie of the year. Come on, we all seen that trailer. That trailer was one of my favorite trailers that I've ever seen. Superman is such an iconic character that people love. And the fact that they really wanted to see this kind of Superman because they didn't like the version of Henry Cavill. But I love that version. I will stand by that. But a lot of people don't like seeing the more gritty and just darker version of Superman. So if you don't like that version, then this is going to be the movie for you. I really hope they do it well. I think they're going to do good in this movie. I think this movie will reach $1 billion, honestly. I really do feel like it's going to be like that. So I'm not going to say 100% this is going to do really good. The only movies I'll say that this is going to do really good is probably the Avengers movies, because they always make $1 billion. With that being said, I think that Superman has I'm going to go 85% chance of it doing good, 15% it won't do good. I think there's just too much writing on this movie. Now, if this movie doesn't do good, if that 15% chance is true and is right, then this movie is gonna bomb. And then DC, man, they're in for a ride, because if their main movie right here to start off their DCU isn't good, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem for them. So, it kind of sets off the tone for the rest of the movies to come out. I really do hope it does good, and I actually do think it's going to do good. But there's always that chance that, who knows, maybe it won't do good. So, yeah, guys, that is my predictions for the 2025 superhero movies to come out, and I'm really excited to see all of them. Obviously, there's some movies that I am less excited about, but I do think a lot of these movies that are going to come out are actually going to do good. At least for sure, the Fantastic Four and Superman movie. The chance of it being good is really high for those two movies. So yeah, I'm really excited to see all this. Now, I will do my review on Captain America Brave New World when it comes out. I hope it's good, but if it's bad, it's bad. You can't do nothing about it. I gotta speak my mind and I gotta speak my piece. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What are your predictions for all these movies? Do you think that some movies are gonna be, worse than what I predicted, or do you think they're gonna be better than what I predicted? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It's been Jeremy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.